Bitch, put that shit back. Let's go, let's go.
Lick it. Oh, you foul. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back. Oh, you're a whole nigga.
La comida, why the food? Hi guys, welcome back. I am so excited to make another video. If you are new to my channel, my name is Roxy. I do make videos to give biblical advice, and I also like to share my perspective in Christianity. Let's get started. Alrighty guys, so the newest challenge is licking the ice cream, putting it back in the fridge without purchasing it. Basically just contaminating food, guys. What in the world is going on? So as you heard it, ladies and gentlemen, that is the newest challenge. I mean, besides it being very disturbing and nasty, I honestly, quite frankly, find it very sad. I don't see how this young generation finds it cool to vandalize and contaminate our food. Basically, they just have zero respect towards businesses. They don't have respect for people working hard to, run a business. And I just don't get it, why they have to come up with these type of challenges to break the internet. I honestly think that they're smart enough to be more creative, but it tells you and it shows you what type of mind they have. And I honestly find it very sad. Sadly, guys, this is not the first time I've seen this type of behavior. I actually saw it with Ariana Grande, who was caught at a donut shop in California, which happened in 2015. And she was with some friends, and supposedly by the owner and also by the camera, they caught her spitting at the donuts and licking the donuts.
It's hard to make out what really happens on the video, but you see Grande lean towards the donuts, her tongue pops out, and then she quickly looks at her boyfriend. He also leans down toward the donuts. After that, Grande jumps up and down laughing. The owner is concerned that those powdered donuts Grande is seen hovering over, similar to these ones, were possibly sold to other customers.
So clearly, guys, this whole challenge is just plain wrong and very disrespectful towards other people. And I'm gonna give you my honest opinion on why these kids, these teenagers act this way, why they have this type of behavior. And honestly, I think it comes down to how they were disciplined when they were young, what kind of structure there was in their household. And it comes down to parenting. There's many reasons why a parent can be distracted instead of actually paying attention to their son and daughter when they're growing up, who they're talking to, who they're listening to, what they're watching, who they're hanging out with. Like all those type of things play out in a child's life. And what ends up happening, if you're not being careful and vigilant, what ends up happening is that the world ends up molding your child instead of God molding your child. So this freaks me out, guys, because in 2 Timothy, it says that in the last days, kids will be disobedient towards their parents, guys. And clearly, if a kid is disobedient towards their parent, that means they're not going to care about society. They're not going to care about the rules, the laws. They're going to break them since they don't have that respect. And I also wanted to read to you guys in Deuteronomy 11:19, how it talks about how we're supposed to train a child. And it talks about how we're supposed to apply and obey God's commands. And it shares how we're supposed to guide our children in every step. So in 11:19, it says, "You shall teach them to your children, speaking of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise up." So as Christians, we believe that God is a source of morality, which teaches us from right and wrong. And that's why it's so important to apply that in our kids' life. The moment they're little goobers, that needs to be trained and taught, and that is in every aspect. That is in everything you do while you're with them. Not when you feel like it, not when it's convenient. It starts when they're little. So as a parent, guys, I'm pretty sure it's not easy, But we have to do our very best to train and teach our child the word of God and what God has for them, and lead them to righteousness, lead them to the path of righteousness, not to the path of destruction. And as parents, we need to protect them. That's what we're called, guardians, because we guard our child in every way. At the end of the day, guys, you won't go wrong applying the word of God to your child from an early age. You won't regret it. And this is one thing that I've learned, that following the law of God, following his commands, has me to restrict myself of not breaking the laws in this world, not disrespecting my mother, not disrespecting my elders, not disrespecting businesses. It holds me where my flesh might want to steal, my flesh might want to break the law because no one's watching. But since I love God and I have to obey him, it restricts me to not do it. And that's why it's so important to apply the word of God to your child, because it leads them to righteousness. And I like to believe that if they obey God, therefore they will obey you. Alrighty guys, that is it for this video, guys. I hope you really did enjoy it. I really hope you actually learned something from this. And if you agree, please like this video, guys. Comment down below, share your thoughts with me. Feel free to share my video, guys. And as well, do not forget to subscribe. Please subscribe down below and make sure you're pressing the notification bell so you're notified when my videos come out. And that is it, guys. And thank you so much for my new subscribers. I see you. Thank you so much. God bless you for that. And I'll be talking to you guys soon. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day and a blessed week. God bless.